fast into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus never lands, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I've waited as my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live with so much fate.
I'm all about wrestling. It's like my whole life. Always has been. I go to school, but I do that just to get financial aid to buy more tights.
Heavyweight title, X title, it doesn't matter. We're strapping the belt tonight. I'm climbing a ladder. I'll be Enigma. I'm gonna be Sashay, and I'm walking out with the belt.
I don't know, Darin's just, actually I was like a heel for a long time, like just a bad guy in wrestling. I'm always a little bit cocky and arrogant, but like I want him to do the right thing to make people feel good, and I like to help people and like give them a chance, and it's just more of a martyr character. Depending on my mood and how I feel, I have the ability to kind of shape my character for the day around that in a lot of places. And there's a lot of times where I'm just kind of down and depressed and I feel kind of bad. And that's usually when the martyr in me comes out, and I'm always looking for this fan support and I use it. So really my character kind of depends on how I'm feeling, but it's all shaped around parts of my personality. And you can see a lot of me in all of it.
Darin is what Daryl would have been like had Daryl been a really cool guy. Darin is what gets people's attention. Daryl's what holds their attention. Daryl is the kind of guy that you would want to date. Darin's the kind of guy you'd want to have a one-night stand with.
We really don't know. I'm not in. Now it looks like I'm gonna face Ladder in a bloodbath. In a bloodbath!
Do you want to go through the table?
Yeah, I'll go through a table. And if you're good, you're gonna get bookings. No matter how much personal crap there is and how much heat you have with people, like promoters ultimately want the best matches and they want to make money and they want to make their show successful. And if you can work, you're gonna get jobs. So you just have to go and show people, like basically just sell yourself to the business. And I just want to give back to the business and to the fans what I took in. And I want to inspire people like I was inspired and give people who, like a lot of these people, they're, you know, bottom end, like they don't have the money and family's life isn't really what it should be. A lot of divorces, and wrestling really can relate to them and they find inspiration in it. And the fact that I can like bring a little bit of happiness, even for 15 minutes, to like kids and even adults, even like the Diane lady who's here, it's like makes her week every week.
It looked great, man. Thank you very much, man.
I need you more often so we... On to show number 2. I think all in all that went really well. For what it was. Sucks, dude. Like all the blood went in my hair. And so I did. You want to lick it?
No.
Can I lick it?
Just pray to God there isn't any traffic on the way. Knock on wooden cars. Watch out. Watch your step.
Oh, thank you.
Watch your step. No, seriously, don't push.
My name's Rachel. Just Rachel.
Just Rachel? You don't have a last name? You're like Madonna?
Yeah.
Really?
How long have you known Daryl?
About 4 years.
How'd you meet him?
At a wrestling show in Corsicana. We just recently started dating about 3 months ago. We're pretty much homebodies. We stay at home and watch movies.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry for trying to help.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, whatever.
That's cool.
Sweet. That would be nice.
Wrestling is why I broke up with him. He needed time to go that route, and I wasn't a part of it. If he did quit and we ended up together, I would have to face the fact that I'm the reason that he's not living out his dream. And it is his dream. It's what he's wanted to do ever since I've met him. I'm probably his biggest opposer because I've been the one to take him to the hospital. And I've been the one when he's laying in bed, and I've been the one when he couldn't walk down the stairs. I had to see all that, and none of his fans did.
The first was the broken foot. I don't even remember which one I broke. But I have the nice little scars.
I knew when he came off that ladder and hit the floor, concrete, the hit, I knew it was broken. I could tell by his reaction. I guess it's mother's instinct.
So I was there the night that he broke his foot. He shattered it. Now he has screws holding his foot together, and he won't stop.
What we'll do is put you in a little boot, a removable Velcro boot.
Okay.
Have you weight bear as tolerated, but probably mostly not weight bear.
I think my next big injury was my face, where I broke 5 bones. I had 5 different fractures on my face.
I took him to the hospital because his eye started bleeding just from nowhere. He fractured his face.
Took a moonsault in my temple, and then I almost fell into like a baby's. I don't know what it was. You'll have to ask him. He saw it. I was out on my feet. After I was out on the mat, they picked me up, and then I was out on my feet. The worst by far is whenever I broke my back in Mexico, getting powerbombed off the steel cage.
Wrestling after that, Daryl. You fell from like 20 feet up in the freaking air. I hate you.
I don't need a crippled son at the age of 30.
Those are pretty much all my big injuries. Seriously, I'm fine.
I'm not crying. Quit videotaping me.
Now, with his shows, I'm kind of involved in them.
Now residing in Austin, Texas, Darin Childs!
I get to spend more time with him. I get to be backstage with him, as compared to just sitting out here and watching.
I had the weekend off, which is really nice, but I needed it. It's actually like a job now, so it actually felt like they just gave us a week off as opposed to like, oh man, we don't have a show this week, what are we gonna do? I have enough, like, if I had to stop today, I could still show people like a huge legacy that I've left on the business. And I've done things like the Pro Wrestling Illustrated 500. There's like millions. You gotta think about how many wrestlers there really are. There's hundreds of thousands, I'm sure, you know, in the world, in the entire world. I don't know. I'm somewhat known, and I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my career so far. I've done a lot more than anyone ever thought I could.
I know that he's not gonna stop.
Do you want him to stop?
No.
Not at all?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know. I've tried everything I could think of.
Tried everything. Like what?
Mostly begging and pleading and... No, I don't really want him to stop if that's what he wants to do, but I don't want to encourage him either.
I want him to quit every day. But he's not going to. And I'm okay with that. He's going for his dream. And if anyone can respect that, that's me. Because I know what it's like to be in love with something so much that you don't care about anything else. It's your drive, it's your passion.
I've wrestled in really big promotions in front of like huge crowds and made big paydays. I don't know. I've reached my dream. I've done like what I've always wanted to do. And I don't know, if it ended today, I'd be satisfied. Like I always want more, but I've done enough to make myself happy.